Shut up, it's
What's
fucking
more fucked
nasty,
up?
dude.
Tentacle porn, inbred, or inbreeding in Japan, or period blood? I don't know.
Dude, fucking period blood.
Oh, so you're
Blood art.
so
Hands
incest is
down,
better?
dude. I mean,
They were
there's no
s-
blood
they were
there.
spitting that stuff on their-
Welcome to the Mustard Gang podcast. This is the podcast where feelings will get hurt and dreams crushed. With that being said, be advised, this podcast is not for the faint of heart. You have been warned. This is a podcast where three dickheads just talk about whatever stupid dumb shit that crosses their minds. I mean, video games, movies, stealing Oreos, history, Jews, crippling depression, and suicide. And so many other categories none of us are learned professionals in. But, I mean, fuck it. That makes any sense. It's the fucking face of East Asia. The face of mystical Oriental culture.
Best people ever!
The creators of all the fucking lovely tentacle.
I know. I know who
shit
that
that you
is. I know who
like.
that is.
Damn, bro, enlighten us,
Mongolia.
please. Who is this mystical creatures? Damn.
You ding 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 ding.
Oh.
They don't even
Yeah,
have
bro.
internet.
Dude, imagine if Mongolia's made technical porn. Imagine how that would turn out.
Do they even know what tentacles are? They're like a landlocked nation in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, Gobi Desert.
Oh. Anyways, the fucking the
cunt.
the creators
The cunt.
of tentacle porn. Japan. It's Japan.
Oh, Japan,
Everybody's
man.
favorite.
I'm going there next year with you guys. If you guys are down, man. If you guys are down, I want to go down there
Everybody's
next year,
favorite.
man. Once we got some moolah.
If you're fucking Japanese,
Turn off this program
lucky
right
for
now.
you,
If you're
'cause-
Japanese, turn off this program right now. Get out. We don't want you here.
Oh god. Anyways, if you're Japanese, well, you're lucky. You got that extra mystery brownie point if you ever go to the States.
You got that gene,
Oh.
bro.
You know.
Most mysterious.
Samurai. Wooden shandals. Oh, clip clop, clip clop.
Oh no! Beauty. Haiku.
Okay, but
Jutsu.
real talk though. Real talk
Naruto
though.
running.
As much as I'd love to fucking bash on Japanese people, they do make some great hentai and some animation. They do make great anime, like they do. It's one of the reasons why they became the face of East Asia. But on top of that, they make great video games. I think to me that's like the number one. They make amazing RPGs, like hands down. They make great video games and RPGs.
Oh yeah, they are the ones that made Dark Souls,
Yes,
right?
From
Is that them?
Software is a Japanese company.
Yeah, man.
But
Clap, 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 boys, clap.
Guess what though?
Clap.
Guess what?
What?
Guess what? Guess what? Little do you know, in a lot of these anime fucking production companies and a lot of these video game companies, a lot of Koreans work in there.
Slaves. What's new? Koreans being employed by the Japanese to do their bidding.
You know, just
What's new?
me try to slide in a little bit of Korean pride in there, anyways. But like yeah, you know they do a lot of good stuff. But you fucking weebs out there in the States, you gotta learn to go above and beyond that. You know, go above and beyond these fucking animes and these fucking video games. You gotta see the country's history, its culture, its industry for what it is. You can't just fucking you just can't see fucking fucking bunny girl senpai anime. Much mad respect to
That
the
is one of the
listeners
best animes
that.
ever, bro.
You know, watch stuff like that and see, oh my god, look at their high school life. It's so cool. You know, the reason I didn't bring up Dragon Ball Z and One Piece, that's fucking that's like that's fucking fiction and shit. But like Bunny Girl, slice of life animes, the reason I bring those up because I think people look at that and be like, oh my god, I wish I went to school in Japan. Seems so fucking chill, dude. But no, motherfuckers.
The thing.
I wish I really did go to school in Japan.
Is, slice of life, right?
High school might not be that bad, actually.
Fucking slice of life, right? Let me give you a slice of Japanese life. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, rape of
what about these
Nanking,
beautiful cities?
the sack of Manila. Let me tell you, if you have a Japanese flag in your room, if you have a picture of Animu, remember. Those are tyrants. They are not to be trusted, and frankly, I do not care about them. Not for real though, for real.
Yeah, real talk though.
They've risen above and beyond.
Like real talk though, like for me, it's just always fun to bash on them because I'm Korean and there's that whole, Korea used to be colonized by Japan. There's that whole, back and forth there. But like real talk though, yes, present day Japan, they've done a lot of good, cool things, a lot of great things. But it's so cool that we can enjoy those. I enjoy their
Japanese cars, man. Fucking god tier cars.
Oh yeah, Japanese cars. But at the same time, it's never a bad thing to try to know more about the country. For like the reasons why they became the face of East Asia, and the way their society actually works, and if anything, their work environment and like their society, the atmosphere itself, and how really different actually it is, despite all these animes portraying all these cool shits. Really different, actually, super different. The way the country actually works, the way the vibe that they have. Because I think this is probably a really interesting fact that a lot of Americans especially would be interested to know this. Like, let's break down culture-wise. Look at you got East Asia. Look at East Asia. You got I think you got 3 main countries in East Asia that represents East Asia: Japan, China, South Korea.
You forgot North Korea, dude. What the fuck?
Dude, that's not a country, bro. It's fucking.
You wish you were as cool as they were.
That's a big glorified fucking sweatshop, dude.
It's a sweatshop camp, bro.
Implying all of Asia isn't just one big sweatshop controlled by a Chinese floor boss, ordering us here and there, doing the bidding. Here, you've heard it here before. First, Asia, much like the European Union, is a conglomerate, except we only have one agenda: to crush all white people. If you're a white person listening to this podcast right now, listen here. Listen here, yes, motherfucker, alright? I know your address, your social security number. You will be receiving a packet of anthrax at exactly 12 noon tomorrow. I know your contract details. If you try to run, you will be shot. There's a trained assassin outside of your door right now, waiting to kill you.
Damn, you're for real.
This is a fact.
Oh, get fucking pranked, yo. So cool. Anyways, back to the topic at hand.
I will murder you.
East Asia.
Yo, Akihabara though,
East
man.
East Asia, as in like the pale-faced, like where K-pop idols come from, like the pale-faced motherfuckers, not the fucking jungle.
Oh, you think you're better than us?
Monkeys.
You think you're fucking better than us?
You know what I mean. This is a fucking comedy podcast. Chill out, anyways. Yes, East Asia, as in like some parts of China and Korea and Japan. So,
by some parts you mean Hong Kong and Taiwan?
I guess those. Yeah, they are.
Taiwan.
Anyways, the point I'm trying to make.
Taiwan's not a real country, dude. They're not recognized. They don't have rights.
Did I actually?
They're not recognized by most countries worldwide because, as you know, there's a certain country out there. I will not be naming this country. It's a fairly large country, could be small. Produces most of the world's goods, may or may not. If you recognize Taiwan, or as I like to call it, Formosa, a colony. I don't even know if there are actually people there. If you recognize them, then China does not recognize you. And if China does not recognize you, do you really exist?
That means you're gonna die in like the next week or something.
There's a trained Chinese samurai. That's what they're called. Samurai outside your door, watching you every single day. As soon as you say that word, what Formosa is currently called, as soon as you recognize them, off goes your head. You'll be forced to commit Sudoku. That's an art where it's assisted suicide, the Chinese way. Sudoku. Look it up. Anyways, back to the topic.
Yeah, anyways, okay, back to the fucking topic. So, any listeners from the Western Hemisphere, not just America, like with the Western Hemisphere of this world.
Mexico?
Let me ask you this. Sure. When you think about Asia, particularly East Asia, if you even know that it can be categorized into East and Southeast Asia, if you know that, bless you. Anyways, when you think about Asia, like, what do you think of? What images pop into your
Panda
head?
Express.
What images? Yes, that actually is so true. Anyway, you know, like think about like the mysteries of the Oriental culture. You know how you guys love associating Oriental culture with mysticism. And then, anyways, real talk though. Like not like all prejudice aside. Like when you just think about it, images pop into your head. I'm gonna safely assume math. And samurais,
robots,
all that man bun shit,
horrible English,
you know, Nintendo, yes,
fried rice,
but like more of like history wise, you know,
Jackie Chan,
the wooden sandals,
Rush
Jackie
Hour,
Chan, yes, Kung Fu, Tai Chi, katanas, right?
A lot, I'd say a lot. Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, they probably know
Rush Hour.
At least what the media wants them to know. They don't actually know about how all of Asia is just one big conspiracy. Japanese food, you know, outside of their fucking breaded food, they don't have much.
The cuisine's trash, dude. People don't fucking know
outside
that.
of ramen and outside of like fried shit and like beef teriyaki and then like teriyaki. That's like their three things: breaded, ramen, and teriyaki. Outside of that, it's pretty plain, to be honest. It's not like Michelin star level. Sushi. American sushi's better. Don't at me. Don't even at me.
Yeah, dude, their cuisine's trash, dude. Their fucking anime and manga just glorifies the shit out of it. Like fuck. There's a. Granted, it's fun. There are mangas and fucking anime. One of the manga I loved. I don't know what it's called in Japanese, but in Korean it's called 아빠는 요리사. It literally means daddy's cooking. Daddy's a chef.
What the fuck?
That's the translation. Daddy's the chef. Whatever. Anyways, So I'm reading about. There's a sushi chapter in it, and literally it's talking about when the fish is caught. How long it traveled in a tank to this marketplace, the size of the tank, how many fish are in that tank, and the sodium level.
Some cryptic shit
tank.
that doesn't really matter. It's like you're like, ooh, wow, so detailed, mysterious.
And like this the sodium level this decreased by fucking 2 milligrams. Therefore, the fish is a bit more tense. The meat isn't as crispy anymore. Like they just fucking sprinkle the shit out of their fucking cuisine.
They really do.
White people will read that shit like, oh my god, this is so fucking complex. My mind just can't fucking fathom the layers of sophistication going into. describe black people too, and all Americans in general. Like whatever color doesn't matter. They'll eat that shit up.
Honestly, they will.
It ain't shit though. Japanese culture ain't. I mean, not culture. Cuisine ain't shit. It ain't shit. Oh my god, dude! It's just soy. Their base is just fucking soy sauce and rice. That's it. That's it. That's literally it.
Nothing like advanced cooking measures. They don't use like special sauces.
Yeah,
Japanese curry katsu. Japanese curry anything. It's terrible. That's not curry. That's not curry. That's just carrots. Carrots and gravy. You're calling that curry? What the fuck?
And like granted, it's good. Japanese food is good, but you know why? Because they use fucking base ingredients that just cannot taste bad when you use
Honestly,
it.
yeah. Breaded pork will never taste bad.
It can't. Like it can't. It just can't. It just can't. Their rice is good. Like that's also one of the main reasons, you know. Like how people just eat that shit, dude. Like, oh my god. Like katsudon. Oh my god. Udon. Oh my god.
Presentation, dude. It's just so much. It's crazy, man. How important presentation is to attracting people. Like all this, like if it's Instagram worthy, you know, that's so important now.
Mm-hmm. Like people, if you want like real mysterious, sophisticated cuisine, like, dude, look up Korean cuisine. That's the real shit right there. I'm saying this without any fucking, you know, patriotic bias.
Indians literally have no toilets. A lot of them don't. No offense to the ones that do. And yet their food is
and
amazing.
They eat with their hands.
Mind-blowingly amazing. The amount, like the spices and all, dude. Like, I don't know if you watch Shokugeki no Soma, but the spice dude.
Okay, once again, we're getting information from other cuisine
Through a Japanese medium,
fucking
yeah.
anime. This is how fucking good they are, people, at fucking manipulating your wee fucking brains. Now people are gonna think, oh my god, Indian curry is actually Japanese curry. Maybe that's an over exaggeration, but you know the point I'm trying to make here. Like, god damn it, I love Indian food though. Like, as much shit that I'll talk about non-Korean cuisines, their food is
Naan is so good. All the different like roti shit.
It's so fucking good. Holy shit.
Indian cuisine is up there. Like the number, like they're up there. They're definitely up there. Top 5.
Add some kimchi to that naan, bro. Whew. I actually never did that. I don't know if I'd recommend it actually. How the fuck would that taste? Kimchi with naan. Imagine that, dude.
I
Put some kimchi in the middle of
I
that
don't.
naan,
I wouldn't.
roll
I
that
wouldn't
shit
waste a good pair of naan kimchi. Not that I don't like kimchi. I just think that would
Bitch.
clash pretty hard. I think that's going on
Dude.
borderline shitty Los Angeles fusion.
Bro, mixing some cabbage with that naan, bro, with that fucking carbs, dude. Cabbage will help you digest that shit. That's perfect. Make you shit it all out. And like, dude, these fucking guys, they shit on toilets, wipe with their hands, they eat with their hands.
It's just that good. It's just that good.
They just want to recycle and eat it again. Wipe their hands, dude. They got some. Oh, last meal's curry still on my. Okay, I'm actually not gonna go. That's actually disgusting. Oh my god, dude. Fucking. It's making me hungry now. I have not been eating that well these past fucking month. Actually, I've been eating terribly, dude. Dude, you know, the first time I had coffee, you know when that was?
What?
First time I had coffee. First time I started not like tasted like but actually started drinking coffee. Dude, fucking like I was 10 years old.
It's pretty early, bro.
I think pretty early. That's probably a fucking that's an understatement, dude. I think it's very early, dude. I started drinking coffee at 10, and I think once I hit like 11, I started drinking that shit like almost every day. Almost.
I think it was 12 or 13.
Like, holy shit. That's I think that's one of the reasons Am I short? Am I short? I think I'm short for a Korean. I think that's why. Just, caffeine, it slows down your growth.
Apparently, yeah.
Does,
but
right?
aren't there studies that coming out that say that was just a myth or something? I believe that as well. Damn, my brother's so much taller than me. Scott,
I'm gonna blame
caffeine.
because I don't want to face the
man.
fact
Blame
that
caffeine, man. It's not our genetics, alright? It's caffeine's fault.
I don't want to face the fact that the majority of my life growing up, I did not get enough sleep because I'm a lazy piece of shit. But who gives a fuck about that when I have caffeine to blame it all on? But I stopped drinking coffee like relatively early. I think I stopped drinking coffee when I was like 18, 19, I think. When we graduated high school, that's pretty much when I stopped drinking coffee. And ever since then, like, I mean, now I'll drink it like every now and then, to like for when I'm studying for finals or whatever. But like avidly drinking it on a regular basis, not anymore. Like, fuck that shit. I did drink a lot of fucking energy drinks in the army, though. I'll give you that. That was not fun. Anyways, every time I fucking take like a tiny sip of coffee now, it just gives me an instant fucking buzz. It's like I'm doing fucking crack. Not that I would know what that's like. Dude, like, one regret I have growing up in the Philippines is I never fucking did weed. I actually
Have you never done weed?
No, never, dude. Like, I lived in the Philippines for 10 years. I never did weed. Like, actually, one of my regrets.
I've never smoked, bro. Get on my level. Get on my level, bro.
Look where that led you. You weld for a living.
That
doesn't sound bad. What the
smoke?
fuck? Never mind. They're supposed to be. Welders probably smoke a lot. Like a fuck
They do,
ton.
man. Look, everyone here like smokes.
Any job that requires you to sweat.
They'd be like, hey, you got a ciggy, bro.
Except
And they're like, cigarettes are so expensive here, man. They make it themselves. Like, they buy a pack. You can just roll one up.
Damn.
It's
Dude,
so much cheaper.
like that's you never see that in Korea. That's why like I saw it for the first time when I saw like these bunch of foreign exchange students in my uni. They just started rolling this shit up like this piece of paper, and inside is fucking little crumbs of like fucking little crumbs there, dude. I was like, holy shit, that was actually really cool. Like, what the fuck, dude? I thought they're rolling up fucking weed at first. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, you never see that in Korea, like rolling up your own cigarettes, dude. It's fucking insane, dude. Anyways. Yeah, I can't imagine this fucking sweaty fucking welders. Fucking sweaty and shit, dude. Smoking a cigarette, dude. I can definitely picture that in my head. Oh, Koreans smoke so much. So fucking much. Like, way too fucking much, dude. Like, I think it's normal for people here to start when they're in high school.
Smoking?
I have a close friend. He started when he was like fucking 13, and I have another friend. He started when he was 14. But okay, actually, it's not the age when you started that's matters. It's just the amount of smoking that people do. Because if you talk about age, then fucking Philippines, dude, who gives a shit, dude? You see kids smoking at fucking 10,
Indonesians had a big problem with smoking recently. In the last 10 years. Yeah. A bunch of Indonesian kids age 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's such a common thing for like Southeast Asian countries, I think. Okay. Third world piece of shits.
What can I say? Monkey see, monkey do.
But yeah, that's definitely something that needs to be fixed, anyways. But like, at the same time, you know, if anything, maybe you could say that's the beauty of
Beauty.
these rich Southeast Asian. I mean, rich in culture. Southeast Asian.
Don't
countries.
appropriate my culture, bro.
They have so much freedom there. Even their kids smoke. It's so open.
I mean, sometimes it's not about getting out of
God.
poverty. It's about improving the quality of life before eventual dying in some alleyway. That was very dark, but I like it.
But yeah, dude, like, oh my god, fucking smoking. I stopped smoking about a month ago.
Didn't we smoke together?
Fucking,
So
that was like, I think it was like the third week I stopped smoking, and then you came. So I'm like, oh, this is a special occasion. Fuck, I didn't stop then. God damn
no, you
it,
didn't.
dude. Someone told me like once you start smoking, there's no such thing as quitting smoking. That you just
Loser mentality, bro. Gotta fight it. Gotta fight it.
And someone told me like what quitting there you can only say that you quit smoking right before your deathbed if you stopped smoking till you die. Someone told me that, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, if you manage to stop till the very moment before you die on your deathbed, then you can say proudly that you quit smoking. God damn it. I did not like that analogy, but I don't like smoking. Like, is it bad? Is it bad? Is smoking bad? Is it bad? Is it really a bad habit that people eventually make New Year resolutions to quit on? I mean, to quit.
I think
smoking.
that it's bad,
bad
to
thing or
announce
good
it to
thing?
everybody, because like the way the brain works, when you do that, it gives you a sense of fulfillment. Like when you say something, like for real, even I experience this. When I tell people about my resolutions, I'm like, it feels like you've already completed it, because you're rewarding yourself by telling people that you've set out a goal. It's usually better to set out a goal personally. I think if you're making a New Year's resolution, don't tell the whole office, Suzanne. Don't tell the whole office, Jerry. Nobody gives a fuck that you're trying to cut down on eating 10 donuts a day to eating just 5. Alright? Nobody gives a fuck.
But like, that's one way. Fucking, what do you call this? Big people who really care about what other people think about them. That's like one of the only ways that they can quit on stuff, by announcing it. So that means now they're obligated to really go through, because then if they don't, the people they announce to is gonna judge the fuck out of
Hopefully.
them. That's like one of the reasons why people announce so many shit on Instagram, is to like try to fucking force themselves to actually follow through. I don't think it's a healthy way, but if it works for you, if it works for you, I feel like you should, not give a fuck. But it's very hard to do that in today's society.
What was the last New Year resolutions you guys have had?
Oh fuck. I didn't make one because I'm so scared of doing that. I have one thing that I like kind of slid into my brain. It was fucking quit smoking.
Nice.
Look how that fucking
Hey,
worked
man.
out. Don't make New Year's resolutions.
You've been clean for like 2 weeks.
Make your life depressed even more.
How are you, John? Did you have a New Year's resolution?
Not really.
Dude, John's life is perfect, dude. Like, he doesn't need New Year's resolution. John's living the life, bro.
Western country.
Sweating among men,
Sweating.
beating on metal, bro. shaping iron into fucking dildos. Just living the life, man. Finding crocodiles and spiders here and there. John's living the life, bro. Living free, dude. Honestly, like, if anything, John, you made the very smart choice of deciding to weld. I think it's a definite profession. Ah, god damn it, this makes me more sad now.
Better than art school, eh?
Hey.
Better than majoring in lesbian dance, bro. much
That'll be the
better.
downfall of the West.
I graduated lesbian dance. I graduated what's the word for it? Fucking cum laude. It was like
Cum laude. It's like I think like the number one. It's like summa cum laude, right? Number one. Then magna cum laude. Then the rest are just regular cum laudes.
Little. What?
Comes, man. Lots of cum.
Cum laude. This is terrible name. Anyway, I graduated top of my class in fucking lesbian dance, and I'm not getting a 6-figure paycheck.
Why
Why?
are all the jobs being taken by immigrants? Well, maybe it's because they're like.
Why?
Yeah.
And men, oh my god, these
Immigrants
men up
and
there.
men. But you know what? I'll make a non-profit organizations to help these illegal immigrants that's taking my jobs, because I'm just a saint.
What are you supposed to do? Like, unless you have like a solid degree or business plan, like, yo, there are like 300 million Indian software engineers out there ready to just gobble up your hopes and dreams. A billion Chinamen just ready to storm your land with lower pay, but for the same amount of skill. Keep sending your daughters to art school. $250,000.
Pursue your dream. Do it. Be yourself. Like, dude, like, you know, I feel like at some point we took this whole like self-esteem thing to the fucking wrong direction, bro. Like this whole like be yourself, love the way you are. Like, granted, it's very important to love yourself, you know, and have a high level of self-esteem, but like, at some point people just started using that as an excuse to, you know, just be a shitty person. Just be a shit individual.
It's just like our parents' generation is the generation before the millennials, the boomers, right? They grew up in a generation full of like, make peace, not war.
At some point,
They were those hippies, right?
Things took a wrong turn.
So they raised a whole generation full of twinks.
Oh, dude.
Millennials.
Bro.
And our
fucking-
grandparents raised our parents with a whole premise
Did you just come?
of
I wish, bro.
Very sexy.
military discipline,
You-
post World
you
War
wouldn't
II.
know what that would be like. That would be like fucking virgin. Anyways,
Yeah.
we're all virgins inside our hearts, dude. Fucking. There's a college festivals going on right now in Korea. Universities all across the country. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's getting giddy, and no one's fucking going to these festivals. Like, only the freshmen are attending because they're almost required to, because the freshmen are the ones who's like doing booths to raise money. But like, in the like till 2016, I think 17, 16, 17. Till 2017, college festivals allowed booze on campus, allowed majors to open up their little bars outside to raise funds to sell alcohol, and you know, a lot of people attended because there was alcohol involved on college campuses, and they banned it, and now no one fucking gives a shit about it. No one absolutely fucking cares, dude. They're just
Really?
selling like ice cream and churros now.
It's sad.
It's literally fucking no one. It's like no one has anything that means. No one even looks at the fucking boots and the stats anymore. Anyways, this just tells you, man, booze is important to fucking young adults and early teens. I mean, late teens, no, early fucking young adults. What the fuck, anyways. Booze is important. Oh my god, Koreans drink so much too, as much as you smoke so much. Shit, retarded. John,
What's up?
dude, fucking, there's a lot of cute Korean chicks, right? That goes to classes with you.
Bro, so many cute Koreans, man. What? What's up?
That you do those fucking, what is that? What's that class you do? The business leadership thing?
Leadership management.
Because the one way you can stay in the country.
The problem is they don't even speak. They barely speak English, man. Like you can't really run into. It's hard to run into Koreans who speak English well here.
That's what I should have done, bro. Take classes in Australia.
Just become an interpreter, bro.
How to give business leadership.
Beautiful Google language, man. Which I'm trying to learn, but I've halfway put a pause on.
What? Oh, Korean. Bro. Korean? Korean is a very, very difficult language to learn, if anything.
Nah, it's one of the. I'm sure it's one of the easier ones, bro.
fucking
Don't need to make
kidding
me
me,
feel
dude?
better.
It's literally hieroglyphics, dude. Like, something like that.
The alphabet's fine.
It's literally shapes and sticks. Like,
Alphabet's
I'm
fine,
not even
bro.
gonna like.
I can read it.
I'm not
just
even
as
gonna
fast.
fucking fret, bro. It's true. It's literally shapes and sticks. That's what it is. It's not that bad, bro. It's not that bad. Yeah. Korean. There's so many foreigners here too now. It's insane, dude. So many.
That's because people. This is the thing. People thought Japan was where all the bays were. And then they saw Korea and were like, screw that crap.
You know,
Korea,
a lot of
#1.
Japanese people are inbred. Statistically,
Maybe, man.
like, yeah,
Oh, inbred.
there's a lot
That's why
of
they're
incest
ugly
going
as.
around.
That's why I'm telling you, man. That's why they're
Dude,
ugly as. Most of
Dude,
them
there's
are
this
just
one
ugly
town,
as,
right? One
bro.
town, I think it was a prefecture or something, and they found around 30 to 70%. I'm gonna say 30 to 70% because I don't remember the exact same figure. But were related to each other. They were all inbred, 100% inbred. Their parents were related. Their wives were probably their cousins, their brothers. Just inbred. There's so much incest in Japan. So much incest.
I'm not surprised by how they look, man. Them
I
animes be lying to
wonder
you.
where all
Go on.
those fucking doujin hentai mangas came from.
Fucking
wonder.
dreams, bro. Those are their dreams. The reality.
I want to fuck on my sister.
So much incest porn in Japan. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying the stepsister type, bro.
Literally, the climax happened, and at the end, it was my stepsister.
Jap porn is so fucked up, dude.
Consistently. Yeah, dude. Korean girls are way much prettier. Much prettier. That's why, like, it's frustrating, dude. Like, it's frustrating making sure my dick doesn't stay erect when I go outside. Kidding. Just kidding.
Look at this guy.
Just
Look at this
kidding.
guy.
I'm JKing, bro. Calm down, jeez. Get off my back. But granted, a lot of these pretty girls, they look pretty similar.
Exact same person.
Makeup's done the same way. Noses are raised the same way. Eyelids are fucking cut the same way. Fucking, they love the celebrities way too much here. Anyways, dude, I know nothing about fucking. I actually know nothing about fucking Filipino celebrities, dude. I lived there for 10 years. You think I know a decent amount? I actually know nothing about it.
I know most
very
of them.
few.
A lot of them, personally.
All I know is that every time I happen to like come by any of their like entertainment, scene, any news or whatever, all the women, dude, they don't look Pinoy at all. They all look like these hand-picked Chinese models, dude.
Oh, you're talking about the teenage stars. Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about celebrities. Hey, the rest of.
Yeah, celebrities are mostly like European, half Filipino.
Like,
Yo, my family's literally in that whole like connections, dude. Majority of celebrities, actual celebrities, are not. Your telenovela stars, because like that's from a whole like that's from a whole wave of like I forgot what it was. Like, there's this thing about kids, they dance around, they sing around, which they grew up into the industry and acted in these teen dramas and all. That category, yes, there's a lot of half-oos.
Fucking half-foo kids, dude. And after they do their show, they probably go to the fucking local Catholic churches and just get raped by the fucking priests. Dude, the Catholic faith, the Catholic community, I think it definitely took quite a downfall, I think, in recent years.
How so?
Maybe that's just me, cause maybe I'm just feeling like, cause in Korea for sure, like for some, all of a sudden like I'm seeing a lot of fucking Catholic cathedrals being torn down, and a lot of news about how they're like a bunch of fucking frauds and shit. But I think religion is a business. Like that's a fact. That's a fact. Religion is fucking business, dude. Just glorified business.
Depends on if it's true, man.
Like the thing.
Most of them are scams, man. There's only one true one. That's right.
Damn, bro. Lecture me harder, daddy, please. But like, apparently, I've been seeing that a lot too. Like when you ask people, are you religious? No, I'm a man of faith. I'm a man of faith. It's like does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Are you religious? No, I'm a man of faith. The whole I'm a man of faith thing. I honestly, I think I probably might answer like that if anything, dude. Because like, I mean, religious wise, I don't do any of it. I don't go to church, dude. I fucking swear a lot, dude. I drink and shit.
Wow, what a badass.
Yeah, bro. No fucking books written 10,000 years ago can stop me. But I do believe that there is a higher power, you know? That I do believe that there is a higher power, and that there is a bad place and a good place in the afterlife.
So this guy's like picking and choosing here. He's like, that's what we call a lazy man's atheist. I don't know exactly what it is.
Agnostic, bro.
I'm too pussy to take a stance, make a decision.
But you can't blame me. Thing is, you're not the one blaming, bro.
It's like doing something bad but admitting it that it's bad at the same time, so it makes sense. It's like taking but grabbing a bunch of fucking free samples in the mall, shoving it in your bag, and the employees glaring at you like, oh, I'm so bad, this is so bad, but it's so good. I admitted it, it's okay, right? Soften the blow, dude. That's the human psychology right there, man. gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Yeah, that's everything I stand against, though, dude. Holy shit.
Lazy man's atheist.
I feel like I do that mainly when it comes to like fucking religion. Like, I admit, dude.
Just be told, man, Catholicism is a scam.
Buy your way to the pearly gates. Oh my god.
Hefty bastards.
So far, this episode, we've offended Japs, Indians, Catholics,
Fuck
generally everybody.
Come at me, bitches. No, false. We did not offend the Chinese, so we're good. We're safe.
That's true. I respect your
We're
country. Very great, very powerful. I hope that
Very
our
great, very
ties.
strong.
I wish good ties upon our people.
Your product not fake anymore. It's so good, just as good as the real one. Your IT skills, your data, so good. Your people are not filthy monkeys. They don't just fucking. Your people are.
How
not
do you
pests.
offend China? I mean, the only people that are able to listen to programs that are not on Weibo or whatever the fuck. I mean, you're just being monitored by the Chinese security agencies. They're probably monitoring us right now.
Like people outside of China think that they can use VPN, but like but phones and computers bought in China, you cannot install VPN in them. I have when I was in Shanghai this year, I heard this from the Chinese people living there. So like, I don't think that's not true. Like a lot of Chinese people, they do not use VPN, so they actually have no fucking clue like what's going on Instagram or Facebook. The people that were the ones that lived like abroad and travel, bought their shit outside and brought it in. That sucks.
Are they aware though of how oppressed they are? I mean, not oppressed. Sorry. The real world is guidance. Like when your parent is guiding you. Are they aware of the amount of supervision they have?
Honestly, I don't think they give a shit, dude. I honestly think they just don't fucking care. I mean, that's my take on it. I mean, why do they have to? They're one of the superpowers in the world, honestly. I think they know that. It's probably enough to make them not give a shit. It's like how like people living in the States, like honestly, like they don't really have to know what's going on in the outside world in order for them to, live fine.
They try. They try.
They just live fine.
Those Americans, they try.
Insecure, because they're so fucking insecure.
I'm cultural. I'm learning about all these different cultures. I'm not like those regular white trash. What's that? You only speak English? Wow. You're trash. As a person that speaks more than one language, I can tell you this much. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
You're literally just saying the same thing through a different way. It's like speaking different coding languages. Doesn't matter which one you use. Just use which one does the job the best within the right circumstances. You're not trash just because you speak English.
Use one that gets you laid. English will get you laid wherever you go in this world.
That is true. All you need, you just go up to people and you go sucky sucky boom boom if you're in Asia. Sucky sucky boom boom. Boom boom sucky sucky. Love love. Boom. That's all you need to know.
Like like you don't even have to be white. It doesn't matter if you're black. They'll just approach you. Like they'll think you're cool. Just as you guys think that we're all mystical and shit, dude. We all think you guys have huge penises.
That is true. That is true.
Works the other way, motherfucker. You think we do Tai Chi? We think all of you guys just fucking go around
Guns blazing.
shooting kids at schools.
That is true. I've heard how people talk in colleges here. My god. How ignorant are they? But like at the same time it's not their fault. It is their fault when they're parading it around and be like, oh, Americans so ignorant, they're doing this and this and this. All those guns. Well, listen, alright? In feudal Japan, they all carried samurai to protect their honor. Just like how American cowboy needs Colt revolver to shoot nasty Indians.
Oh, dude. You know, I gave when I was in the army, dude, working with U.S. soldiers, I gave them so much shit. Cause you know, the U.S. military, they use like Dark Horse, fucking Apache. You know, they use Indian fucking names
Comanche.
and titles to name their fucking squads, or you know, their fucking squadrons and shit. I gave them so much shit for it, cause especially the ones that took so much pride in it. I'm like, damn, bro. Parading around your sad little history there. And I was like, were you? This one guy, like, were you there? Did you land the final blow on Dark Horse? Were you there in the battle for fucking against the Apaches?
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, Sitting Bull. Pale face come to land.
No, we're carrying on their honor. Oh yeah, carrying on the honors of the people you fucking raped. I mean, like, I was just messing with them. It was just fun. Like, I mean, I don't really give a shit, but I gave them so much shit.
Pale face buy tobacco, maize, give trinkets. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
Why? Oh, never mind. That's a stupid question. I don't know the answer to that. I was gonna ask why they're called Indians, because fucking stupid motherfuckers thought they were
Columbus
in
was
India.
lost.
Jesus.
Imagine being named after a country that you're actually pretty far from, aka Indonesia. Lamau. I mean, you had Sumatra, you had Java, you had Majapahit, Kalimantan, and they were just like, Indonesia, because we thought we were in India. Hooray!
Like, you love fucking. But imagine like the fucking Native Americans, dude. Like, you love fucking eating meat. You love fucking beef, and you get named after people who fucking worship that shit. It's fucking bizarre, bro. Like, dude, cars will stop for fucking cows there. Holy shit! Imagine being named after people like that. It's crazy, dude. It's like backtracking in fucking history. I mean, yeah. Backtracking as
well, the Philippines used to be part of what was called the Spanish East Indies. So go figure. Everybody was mistaken for India for one way or another, unless you're China.
The Magellan
Even
Pass.
fucking the mainland Southeast Asia, right? Why are they called Indochina? Indo, like, dude, we all eat rice and wear rice hats, okay? We have bamboo everywhere. India, my ass.
The IND, Indo, Indi, that just became associated with lesser beings.
With spices and all that. Yes.
any
Spice trade.
any non-pale beings from that point onwards, just put IND on them. Put IND.
Unless they were black or
It's
Chinese.
probably about right. Damn, bro. We're talking. Oh my god, all this fucking talking so much shit on fucking race, but guess what?
We're all from very small countries.
We can do it. That's right, because we're all from countries that's considered a lesser
Listen,
beings.
if I were an American, I were to talk shit about Indians, And Japanese people and other types of gooks, let me tell you what. That's a lawsuit. Like, all those American Asians gonna be like, you don't know anything about our culture, bitch. You don't know anything about our culture over here in motherfucking Asia.
That's why white people figure your shit out.
Asian Americans, man.
Figure your shit out. You fucking.
Stop appropriating my culture.
So sad. It's
Chopsticks.
So sad. we can talk so much shit like this.
Without appropriation of
And get
culture,
less
there would be
fucking
no
hate
pasta.
for it.
There would be no pasta. We'd have no carbonara. Because of appropriation of culture.
Oh my god, that's such a fucking so triggering, such a triggering fucking subject. Appropriating culture.
Do
Like,
whatever the fuck you
like
want.
saying that now, 2019. Are you
Yeah,
fucking
do whatever
kidding
the
me,
fuck
dude?
you want, honestly.
You say that now in 2019. Stop appropriating my culture. What the fuck is that even supposed to mean, dude? Look at the world we live in.
Wear a silk dress,
Holy
wear a
shit.
kimono, go outside. With like a wooden samurai sword.
Yeah, alright, who gives a shit?
Just go for it. Do whatever the fuck you want.
If anything, you think people on living in the country that you're appropriating the culture from gives a shit? No one gives a shit.
You know
It's your
nothing
old
about
people
the
that gets giving you
oppressions
shit.
of immigrants. You don't know what it's like to be an oppressed immigrant. Listen, bitch. You study in a college paid for by your parents who migrated from Asia, alright? They went over there to give you a better future, right? It's not about hardship. No, they chose that hardship, motherfucker. And guess what? Now you're reaping the benefits. And I'm over here in a third world country. So think about that, motherfucker.
So true. Like this is literally the fucking Asian Americans. And like not even like the Asian American that just got there. The Asian Americans that's like the second generation, like you said.
Yep.
The really westernized whitewashed one that does that shit. Like, who fucking cares, dude? Like, we don't give a shit. The actual people living in those quote unquote appropriated countries.
They just
don't
find
give
it
a
funny.
shit. Like,
I'll find it funny if I see a
give a
bunch of
shit.
white people dress up in barongs and start like talking like Manny Pacquiao. I'll find it hilarious.
yeah, like, we don't fucking care. Because who has time to give a shit about things like that? And also.
Really.
Like, what the fuck?
And that's how you know your country's in a good place. When you have times to complain about petty bullshit like that. That's how you know your country's doing good.
And if you really want to delve into it, like, I guess the whole world is appropriating your fucking Western culture, I guess, every fucking second. If you really want to go there.
And over here, the real problems are like child prostitution, drug wars. Let me tell you what, your appropriation bullshit doesn't matter. And you, frankly, do not matter.
So, shut the fuck up.
And do something about it if you actually want to
White
matter.
people that trash other white people about it, and Asian Americans that trash fucking...
Be the biggest weeb you want. I mean, Japanese culture's a lie, and Japanese cuisine's a lie, but be the biggest weeb you want.
Their lie is very entertaining.
It is very entertaining.
Yeah, it's a lie.
With all the incest, fucking porn, and the tentacles, and the soy sauce.
Ah, fucking tentacle. That's the good shit, bro. That's the good shit.
I don't think any one of us is actually into that tentacle porn, man.
Oh,
I
is
know
that,
I
is
wasn't,
that, is
man.
that, oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, none of us, never into that.
I'm actually it's just like, what is going on?
Is that the page we're on? None of us are on it. Is that the page we're on?
I mean,
obviously,
the only
I've
part I
never,
like the only tentacle stuff I liked is from Shokugeki episode 1, bro. That squid and that peanut butter, bro. I was like, damn.
Go.
I thought you guys were woke. I'm pretty disappointed in you guys.
Woke.
No. That's one page I know we're not all on. What?
I'm
Just
sorry,
kidding.
I
I'm
don't
not a
smear
fucking-
my period blood.
I'm not a fucking, filthy, petty fucking person.
Oh, you guys, you know about the things where people are showing pictures of, they were showing their periods and they were like, look at this is empowerment. They
What?
started smearing it all over like a canvas. They're like, this is art. This is womanhood.
Are you fucking?
When
did this happen?
Is Steven Crowder. This is Steven Crowder parody of that.
When the fuck did this happen, dude?
He does a Bob Ross period blood. It's like, hello guys, I want to draw some art
When
right
the
now.
fuck did this happen? Dude?
Very
Last
nice
year.
period blood. It's BuzzFeed, bro. It's
Oh.
BuzzFeed. Crazy ass.
Oh, it was just like a joke,
This is-
right? Not a
It was
serious
real.
thing.
No, it was real. They're showing their women's.
Yeah,
what is it,
Steven
some
Crowder
feminist
was joking
movement
about,
again,
but
where
it's real.
period
It's
blood,
fucking
art.
real.
What the?
Steven Crowder
What?
was making fun of BuzzFeed, bro.
I
Dude.
saw
Bob
that.
Ross.
That was fucking
period blood
hilarious.
art
Dude.
canvas.
Dude, that is so fucked up.
Listen,
Look it up, man.
What the fuck? No, I'm not gonna look that shit up.
what's
It's
more
fucking
fucked up?
nasty, dude.
Tentacle porn, inbred, or inbreeding in Japan, or period blood? I don't know.
Dude, fucking period blood.
Oh, so you're
Blood art.
so
Hands
incest is
down,
better.
I mean, there's no blood there.
They're smearing that stuff on their faces, bro. They're smearing it on their faces. They were like,
I mean, you can.
look at this, a face mask.
You can still end up with a smile in
That's
the
red
incest
face,
situation.
bro, and I take offense to that.
You can still end up with, like both parties
Ugh,
involved could still be
that's your
happy.
own blood, and that's so many like bacteria.
You know? Yeah, dude, but period. But like, how can anyone come out of this situation with a smile, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, what do they expect to accomplish? These fucking crazy fucking feminazis, dude. Holy shit!
They take pride in being females, bro.
You take pride in your
So they
own
wanna
blood.
paint a canvas
smeared
with
on
their
a
friggin'
fucking
blood,
canvas,
man.
and that probably smells like shit. Like, no offense, but that's like facts. You know, biological fact. Your period blood smells like shit. And you fucking want to put it out there, dude? Like, oh my god! Like, how are men supposed to react to that? Like holy shit, dude! That's fucking insane. I
You know how they reacted, man. You know.
oh my god! Like, what the
freaking
hell,
disgusting.
man? That's just nasty.
You know, there were some men that were
Really
like, "This is so
let-
empowering. This is so empowering."
Oh, dude, they're.
Those guys are just.
They're just
on
trying to
getting
get laid.
at
That's
night.
really for
They're
real.
on the corniest.
Sit
They
on-
just
sit
wanna
on
get
getting
laid.
at night. Oh, so
Wow.
very empowering.
So
I hate
Oh my
Nazis.
Oh my god, yeah. I wish I could chop my dick off and pour the blood on the canvas too, but it's gonna be actually really painful, so I can't do it. But I really wish I could do that. You know, I'll try it right now. Oh my god. Oh, no blood. Sorry.
That's how you are able to paint her face with semen. By accepting her blood. Smearing activity. I did watch that one video where this woman opened a can of tomatoes or beans. Was it? Yeah, a can of beans, pork and beans. And while she was reading like this poem, she was shoving the contents of this can, the beans, straight into her vagina in front of a crowd. I remember watching this as a confused 16-year-old. Yes, a crowd. They were clapping.
What? This is another one of those.
Yes,
women
this was a long time ago, mind you. This was a long time ago when we were back in high school.
Oh my god. Like, dear, any females that's listening to this, like, I respect you guys. Like, we coexist together, and I'm all for that same race shit. But like, this canvas blood and shoving cans of fucking pork and beans up your vajayjays, like this shit, that's just messed up, dude. Like you have issues. Like if you think that shit's cool, like you actually have issues. I highly suggest you actually go get professional help from like.
And there are many women out there who
doctors.
actually don't do that, who are actually in their right mind.
Yeah.
But then there are these some specific.
Yeah, it's like it's the minority too. It's like the small number of
Why'd you
women.
gotta
Dude.
smear
That's-
the good women?
Yeah, that's falsely representing all the the wonderful women out there. That's actually sane.
Yeah,
Like
we know you're sane.
such a...
Just sleep with us. Show us your titties.
Please.
You're breaking the point.
I
I'm
hate.
trying to make
Okay,
here, dude.
Wait, I hate that period blood shit, but let me tell you, bro, free the nipple. Amen. Feminist, hey, I'm a level with you, alright? I'll support that shit.
You know what? I'll give you that
There's
one.
no fat bitches.
Free the dong, bro. Let's see how that works out.
Nah,
Free
dude,
the
I don't
dong
want
and
to
the
see
dong.
dick in class, bro. I don't want to see dick in class. I don't want to see dick while I'm, like, in Starbucks.
Imagine that everyone's naked in this.
Just all get their dicks out, dude. Just spill some coffee on that shit. I'm telling them, wear a pair of pants, motherfucker.
Oh my god, dude. How would you take care of like going to the bathroom if your dong's out, dude? Like that's the world we live in. Let's say, because granted, when you take a piss, like a little bit drips off at the end. You know what I mean? Like facts, you know. You can.
What are we
You
talking
can
about
try
right
to
I shake a lot,
that,
though.
shake the last
I
drip
shake a
out.
lot.
Yeah, you can shake a lot, dude, but inevitably every now and then, like little droplets, one or two, will eventually not end up, coming out.
If you're
You know what I mean?
uncircumcised, probably.
No, like I mean, yeah, you like a drop or two.
Probably.
Like I think it's impossible to 100% avoid. I mean, 100% get all.
Yeah,
your
but
milk.
like,
There's gonna be like that last point.
isn't
Hygiene
there that rule
wise,
though?
yeah.
More than
Yeah,
two
hygiene
shakes
wise,
and
you
you're
know what I
playing with it. More than two shakes and you're playing with it. Would you rather be clean?
I've never heard
Would
this
you rather be
saying.
clean and a gay man, or be a straight man with a dirty dick? How am I supposed to get all that pussy if they think I'm gay? Because I shake my dick more than 2 times.
Is it? you just automatically jacking off now if you shake more than twice. Dude, I fap like 10 times a day. Then holy shit,
Out of context. Out
What?
of context, bro. What did you say?
Where did that come from? I mean, I'm happy for you. Don't get me wrong.
more than 2 shakes, man, dude. I've been living such a miserable life, dude. If that's the rule, I never. Goddamn, bro. I've been living my life in such a. I've been living like a fucking dog, bro. Oh my god, dude. There's a video. Ah, wait, was it? It was,
I don't think it's possible to
I don't
fap
think
10
so either.
times a day, man.
dude, you die.
You die.
Actually,
You just wouldn't feel anything. You wouldn't feel anything.
Dick, I think if you jack off 10 times, like in a row, dude, I think your dick will actually fall off. Like, I swear, your dick is just gonna fall off, dude. I can picture that happening to me in my head. Holy fuck, dude.
I'm sure you've tried.
Wow.
Motherfucker, dude. I was kidding. Goddamn, dude. You knew the context we were talking about. Fuck you, anyway.
Just kidding, dude.
God damn it. Dude, I think it was one of you who sent me the video. I think it was
What?
Raph, dude, of the dog jerking itself.
Yes.
It's like,
Sounds like something else.
it's literally a dog.
Yeah, I've seen it.
he
Some
like
messed up
crunch
stuff.
its fucking back with his 2 fucking front paws.
They're
You know,
evolving.
reach to his fucking penis, and you start humping the shit out of his hands.
They're evolving, bro.
His fucking 2 front paws is literally holding his fucking dick, and he's just humping the shit out of it. Oh my god.
How have we
Like,
fallen,
if
man?
you guys haven't
Find
watched
this
that,
enjoy-
like, and the
find
listeners out
enjoyment in
there,
it.
please check it out. It's actually, it's so amazing.
Yo, I was sharing that as a PSA to watch out for dogs, because next thing you know,
Fucking, you're in a bus and this guy's pet dog just looks at
it's
you,
jerking off.
and all of a sudden it just starts it's just humping his fucking legs.
Like, if you're a passenger, would you say something like, "Hey man, can your dog look the other
No.
way?" Or, stop?
Dude, it's like, bro.
Like, what would be the code at that point? Just silence? Like, just ignore that it's happening?
Dude, imagine if a dog did that to a feminazi, dude. How would she react? Cause there isn't their thing also like a lot of these feminazis also are all about that like animal fucking love, you know.
Yep.
Animal cruelty, like no animal cruelty shit, right? A lot of them are
Pretty much.
about that shit too, right? So how the fuck would they react, dude? They see this cute little fucking, you know, let's what's a popular dog with girls? Shih Tzus?
I don't think in the West it's more like I think they do poodles. I think.
Chihuahuas, bro. Poodles. Oh, poodles. Yes, poodles. Let's say this cute ass poodle, bro. This cute ass poodle is just jerking off to
dude.
To a feminazi. Like, well, how can they feminazi? How can she react? Oh, it's such a cute little puppy. Oh my god, it just fucking came. How the fuck?
I think it'd be more like astonishment, man. Like, seriously, don't they have like? I don't see feminists having a great day ever, man. I feel like they're always angry. Every time I see them, they're always angry about something. Like, I've never seen them happy, man. So let's imagine an angry ass woman in a freaking train ride, and then she looks down and sees a dog jacking onto her. What would she do?
Yeah, like it would devastate her, dude. Cause like her miserable, angry life, dude.
My God.
The one thing that probably like brings a little bit of positivity in her life is probably those, you know, these kittens and puppies, right? Like, you know, and like the puppy, does she believe this? It just crumbles inside her head. She's like trying to connect the dots together in a fucking head. It's like, do I have to start classifying dogs as fucking misogynist now? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, animal cruelty. Just fucking blow up, dude. Their mind would just fucking blow up. They would. Oh my god, it's so sad. Yeah, dude, they're always angry, aren't they? Like, they got this like crazy look in their eyes too. A lot of them. Like, and you know what? Like, you know what saddens me is that I feel like a lot of these girls, like, they don't even believe in this stuff. You know? Like, they don't.
Yeah, I guess many.
I think a good number of these fucking feminazi girls, like, I don't think they want to cut their hair short. I think they want to actually look pretty, but you know, because of their ego and, you know, the group of friends that they make and this need for others' approval, I think that's what's just causing them to like just to manipulate their own brain, to tell themselves that this is an agenda that they like chasing, but I don't think a good number of them don't. I think they're just fooling themselves. That's what saddens me, basically.
I think they just wanna feel different. You know how like the human rights movement before, black people wanted to be not getting beat up anymore because like getting beaten up isn't the coolest thing in the world, and the gay people were like, hey, stop hating us, okay? We just like to play with each other's asses and kiss men on the lips. What's wrong with that? And so now we're living in an age where they want to be different. Because people stop giving a fuck. If you see a gay couple, you're like, whatever, man, whatever. Even an Alabama dude is not gonna stop in the middle of his day and say, oh my god, it's a little homosexual. Let me get out my gun and kill this son of a bitch. Nah, dude, he's just be like, oh, it's a fag. Whatever. I hate fags, but whatever. And now, like, they're trying to push to be different with all this gender spectrum bullshit. They're trying to be different now. They're trying to get attention. They're like, we realized that being accepted wasn't cool. We just want to complain about something. And so here we are. You want to be different now. We realize being the same as everybody else was boring because we like getting special treatment.
That's so true, dude. The show Kim's Convenience, the one I told you about, that there's this line that one of the main characters say actually makes so much fucking sense. That line. he says things like, so it's a Korean guy, the main character. He's like, hey, when I first come to Canada, not many people like Korean, but you don't see me go around the street saying, I am Korean, like a Korean. You know, that's dude right there, man. Like, yeah. You know, what gives you, quote unquote, gender special little LGBT people? What makes you think you can just do that? I mean, there's nothing stopping you from it, you know, law-wise, I guess.
That's true.
But like, what makes you think that that it's wrong for people to not accept your not accept you, but you saying that you're cool? You know, like it's like you can't. It's like almost to the point where you can't even say, because you know before it used to be like, oh yeah, I'm fine with gay people, but I personally wouldn't want to be gay. You know, that was like how it was before, right? But it's almost to the point where like people some people will even get offended when you say that. Like, oh, but you don't want to be gay? You don't want to be gay? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? Are you fucking homophobic? Are you fucking homophobic? You don't want to be gay? Excuse me? Like, Jesus Christ. Do you want to be straight? I don't think so. Oh my god. Heterophobic much. Anyways.
Straight privilege.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling friends around me, dude. Like if this shit goes far, we should do a fucking straight march, straight parade.
Straight
bro.
parade. Take me.
Play their games, you know, just literally shove their own tactics in their face.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm straight, but I identify as big ass, decent sized tits, and a nice face. That's my identity, bro. And you need to accept that, woman.
Excuse me, sir. Okay, I can't even tell anymore. Literally have to strip for me to know what the fuck you are now. Because I see 2 bumps in your chest, but who knows what you're packing down there. like, you know, it's just
Straight
like,
men march.
You know, we get it. You know, we get it. You're different, yeah. But like, you don't have to make other people be like you. You know.
This is something only you can decide.
This world, man. I mean, it's not a bad world that we live in.
It is
but,
pretty
you know,
bad.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty
Okay,
bad.
never mind.
I
yeah.
disagree with you there. It's pretty bad.
I mean, it is. There are a lot of. It is a strange world. Definitely a strange
terrible
world
world.
that we live in. But you know, I think there's still a lot of happiness out there. But you know, we just being human beings, we just love to focus on the negatives. And
What is happiness, bro? Let's get deep. Nah, stay away from that.
happiness is
Save that for the next episode.
happiness is chopping your fucking dick off and punching a hole in there.
Happiness is time spent with friends and loved ones. Oh my god.
On Christmas Eve with some eggnog, some gifts,
And a nice little
gingerbread
hooker
cookies.
waiting for
That's
you in your
happiness, man.
room.
Alright, Tyrion.
Tyrion hasn't had pussy in a while, let me tell you that much.
Sure.
How is it so far? Season 8. I haven't watched
Ass,
any of the
ass, and
episodes
more
yet.
ass.
Like, literally or quality?
Quality.
Damn, bro.
It's pretty disappointing.
Really?
But, you know.
At least,
If I binged it, maybe I would have been, I would have seen it
John,
differently.
at least we have Barry. Let me tell you that much. We have Barry.
We have Barry, yeah.
Was it a good decision for me to decide to just binge everything once everything comes out?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
you do want to be done with the one thing, because otherwise, like, you're just mad for a lot of weeks. You're like, what the fuck is happening?
And it's like, and you guys said it's not even good, but it still fucking pisses you off, and you're still gonna watch it till the end.
The first episode, I was like, this is what the fuck is happening? I'm waiting for things to happen, and then things happen. And I'm like, oh my god, can't believe that shit's happening. What the fuck is happening?
And then credits.
And then no, it's not credits.
like
They've resolved most of the show already, in a very ass way. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck, dude? I wish I binged just in one day so I could get it out of my system. I could get mad. I could punch a pillow. Don't punch a wall, by the way. That's really bad for you. It's a bad habit. But yeah, punch a pillow. You know, 2 pillows.
Yeah, rub one out
named
in
D
anger,
and D.
you know?
Dan and David.
It's a very rich meme season, man. It's like the memes we made
Yeah,
with the
dude.
season is just so
John, you should
juicy,
check out
bro.
reddit.com/r/freefolk. I'm endorsing that subreddit right now. Top tier Game of Thrones memes. Free folk.
Free folk.
Yeah.
Free folk are
That's
free
it.
folk.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty smart
Yep.
name for a Game
The
of
free
Thrones
folk.
subreddit. Damn.
Mans Raider.
Damn.
The true king of the north.
Never bend the knee.
Hopefully I actually find time in the future to read the actual book, because I have like 2 of the books. I bought it. Dude, I bought it. I bought that shit like fucking 3 years ago. I have not touched it.
I feel you. I have all the books, but I've only read the first one. Half of the first one.
Like, god damn it, bro. Jesus Christ. Reading. I haven't read a book. I haven't read a book in a while. I should.
I'm reading a book about Korea.
Who the fuck reads now?
I
dude?
do.
What are you, fucking caveman?
I want to go back to reading. So far, I have podcasts and Audible, audiobooks.
Podcasts, the only way to stay woke.
The only way to stay woke are through podcasts.
Strange times.
As
that
I
we
said
live
previously,
in.
the only information you can trust is information provided by this podcast.
Hell yeah. Everything that we talk about is based on 100%. Nope, 99.99%.
There you go. You gotta leave some room for doubt.
That's the 99.99% facts from allegedly self-proclaimed professionals. There we go. So even if it's false, we told the truth.
Yeah.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it, bro. They never go $5. It's 4.99. $4.99. It's never $5. $4.99.
We're like
Never
69. 322. 420.
Damn.
L'Oreal.
Oh. Alright.
It's the longest episode.
That's a good spot to call it, I think. Remember, it's always a scam if it's a 99.
Ariga
always
thanks.
a
Ariga
scam.
thanks.
Never trust the 99.9s. Always.
What
a
about
scam.
Colgate though?
Colgate.
Damn.
Bro, I'm a close-up guy. Yeah.
No way, really.
Dude.
Colgate's where it's
No.
at, man. 100 most trusted by dentists, bro. Come on.
Yeah, 99.9 and the word most. Never trust those. Anyways, we're gonna say bye
Kamsamna
here.
thanks.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Arigato kamsahamnida.
Salamat.
Gozaimasu.
Gracias.
Thank you for listening to the MustardGang podcast.
Japs are not real.
Bye.